think we now know that reading is a very important aspect of learning, and that children that read a lot, they have much larger vocabulary, they are more able to express themselves, they are more able to communicate with each other. And through reading, they really develop not only their language skill, but also their cognitive skills and their ability to cope with a wide range of issues that allow them to become more effective as learners. And actually, we know now that children that read develop their IQ and develop their abilities to sustain attention and concentrate more than children who do not read. So we believe reading is an essential aspect of learning.
Now the second, what do you think about the idea that a sustainable planet begins with sustainable relationships? What each person can do about this? How can he help?
I think in many ways, and teaching is a good example. People can really transfer knowledge working together. And without learning, without working together, people cannot really survive in the modern world, because nobody possesses all the possible knowledge. People need to share information, need to work with each other in order to achieve progress. And this is why learning and learning together is something that is essential for sustainability.
How do you think literature can help develop an environment conscience? A conscience of the environment?
Well, I think, first of all, literature develops our imagination. It allows us to think about the past, and it also allows us to think about the future. It's usually very hard for children to think along the time span that is their immediate present. And what they do usually when they read this, they develop the skill to think on a linear sort of time scale, I think, on issues that are related to future. Now with all the work done on sustainability and on environmental issues, I think that many children are more aware of their ability to change their reality and reduce the dangers on this globe. And one nice thing that we see in Israel, and I'm sure you see it here, is that the children are now teaching the parents how to deal with ecological issues. They say to the parents, you have to cycle, don't give me my school lunch in a plastic bag. They are becoming sort of the tutors of the parents, and in many ways they are the guardians of these issues. And I'm sure that in few years it will be children who are really carrying this message and making it much more simple. Evident truths that without working for the future we cannot survive together as species.
Literature can help us to learn how to work together.
Sorry?
The literature
Yes, well, because when you start to understand the concept of ecology, you immediately realize that this is something that is grounded in a common performance. I mean, what we do influence other people, and what other people influence us. And it's true also across nations. I mean, what other people do across the border also influences us, and free air and clean air and clean water are things that you can do only for yourself. You must do it with other people, for everyone, because it's a public good. No one can possess it on their own.
So, now, do you think that human beings should be about peace?
Because many human beings did not experience peace, and they live, like many children in Israel, in an environment of a conflict, and they need to realize, understand that this could be different, that there is another reality. And like we said about the legal issues, they need to understand the dangers. They also need to understand the hopes and the possibilities that are embodied in peace.